Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today is Monday, and on Mondays, I like to talk about life post gastric sleeve surgery. So today makes 35 days since I've had my gastric sleeve surgery. Okay, so this week's update is going to be about week 5. So let's just get right into it. So there's two main updates that I have for week 5 that were different from week 4. So in week 5, I've noticed I've been able to hit my protein goals a little bit more. Now I didn't hit it every day, but I did hit my protein goals more days this past week than I have been in previous weeks. So I'm super excited about that. I'm talking like a couple days I was able to get 100 grams of protein. So that's amazing. And then other days I hit my goal like exactly. I had like 82 or 80 grams of protein. So that is great. The goal that I'm trying to reach is 80 to 100 grams of protein per day. So I'm not shy about it. I've talked about it here and there in a couple other videos, but I've been struggling to hit my protein goals. So I'm very happy that I have been doing so. So that is one good thing that's came out of this week. Now with that, before I go to my other good thing, I'm also going to say something not so good. I've been getting tons of headaches this week. I transitioned into my headaches after talking about my achievement of my protein goals because I think they're correlated. I've been having this like persistent little dull headache. I probably had it for about 4 days out of the last 7 days, and it has not been fun. I suffer from migraines, so I've been getting migraines and getting headaches for what feels like forever. Some medication works, some doesn't. Right now, I still can't really take any medication other than Tylenol because I have to wait 6 weeks before I can take ibuprofen. I usually take Excedrin, and that usually works for my headaches most of the time, but I can't take that right now. So I have been taking Tylenol, which it did work one day, and I was like, okay, I'm happy about that. But then that next day, I woke up, I didn't have a headache, but then I had a headache. So I really feel like it is because I'm not consuming enough. I don't really know what to say about this because, hey, I only can speak for my body, and I can only speak for what I feel. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not any type of medical professional that has like all this working knowledge, but I really just think I'm not getting enough calories in. I really feel like I need more calories. I don't know if I need just more calories, just straight calories, or if I need more protein, but I've really been trying to get my protein up. So my focus the last few days, ending last week, going into today, is I'm really trying to drink 2 protein shakes a day. The protein shakes that I drink have about 40 grams of protein in them. So just from those 2 shakes alone, I'm getting 80 grams of protein. And then I'm eating whatever protein I'm getting from any other meals or dishes or items that I'm eating throughout the day. I've noticed that that's helped me a little bit. So yesterday I had a headache and I had a protein shake, and shortly after the protein shake, like my headache just goes away. It goes away. It goes away. Like I'm fine. I'm sipping on my water. I go for a walk, and then all of a sudden my headache is back. So I'm like, okay. So I started to drink another protein shake, and when I was about halfway finished, like I stopped so I can drink some water, and then my headache went away again. A couple hours later, my headache came back. So like literally, it's like I can like feel my head hurting and stopping in correlation to like when I'm drinking protein or like when I'm eating something. So that's why I'm saying like I really think that I need to eat more. And also transparency, like over the last few days, I've really been stepping up my walking. So usually I walk like a mile at a time, maybe 2 miles at a time. But this last week I've been I don't know if it's overdoing it or not, but I've been walking about 4 miles at a time, which is what I was doing before I had surgery. So while I was preparing for surgery, I was trying to get in the habit of walking every day so I can block that time out for activity. Walking or working out, I just wanted to get in the habit of blocking out that time. So every day I went for like an hour and a half walk. So I did 4 to 5 miles, a day, 6 days out the week. Like most days leading up to surgery, that's what I was walking. So I'm able now to walk that much at one time post surgery. So the last couple of days I have been walking a lot more. So I'm burning more calories because I'm going for longer walks, but I'm still intaking the same amount of calories. So I'm still not too far from my surgery date, so I don't really know how that works. I did reach out to my office and talk to the dietitian to try to get an idea, like, hey, should I be walking this much? Or if I'm burning this many calories, like, should I get some more calories? Should I get some more protein? She did say make sure I'm getting that higher end. So it's kind of recommended to get 600, 700, maybe 800 calories a day right now. But she said, make sure you're not at that low end of 600 calories. So I think that, moving forward this week, I'm going to continue my walking. Maybe not walk as much every single day, but I'm really trying to get, I'm trying to max out on my protein. I'm trying to get to 100 grams of protein a day, which is not at all hard for me as long as I'm drinking 2 protein shakes. And then I'm consuming some other kind of protein too on top of that. So I don't know. That is just one thing that kind of happened in week 5 for me. Those headaches, they were coming at me. So the other thing from this week, which is good news, is that my star finally broke. So I'm super happy to see those numbers on the scale moving again. This was a little hard for me because, my first week, I dropped a lot of weight. That next week, I dropped about half of that. And then the following week, I dropped about half of that. But then the following week, I was up. And I was up. And I came back down a little bit, but to the point where I was up 2 pounds. And I kind of just floated between being up 2 to 3 to 4 pounds. But I wasn't really going back down where I was at. So for me, it's normal that your weight fluctuates. And hey, I just had surgery 5 weeks ago. So I definitely understand that there's a fluctuation. So I wasn't oh my gosh, the numbers on the scale aren't moving. But I was just worried that I wasn't doing something right. I'm I don't need to see the numbers moving all the time. I understand this is a journey and it's going to take a while to drop that weight. And sometimes you're not just going to drop weight, but you still will be making progress probably. So it's I wasn't stressing about it. But I was a little stressed. I'm am I doing what I need to do? Am I doing something wrong? So I was just nervous that, I was setting myself up for failure and I wasn't following some guidelines. But I read something and I also spoke with my dietitian, which confirmed what I've read. And I'm oh, duh, that's very logical and it makes sense. So what it is you have to realize at this state, me being, it started at kind of 3.5 weeks. So 3.5 to 5 weeks post-op, you're still recovering. Your body is still healing. You're still recovering from this major surgery that you had. And I'm going through all these different phases of diets that's reintroducing food to my new stomach. So I was on clear liquids. Then I was on full liquids. Then I made it to puree, which is the state that I'm at now. So it makes sense that your weight is going to fluctuate. Maybe you continue to lose weight in this time. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll lose some weight, then you'll just stop. Or maybe you'll lose weight, stop, and gain a couple pounds and drop a couple pounds. You're going to go through some fluctuations at this time, and that's definitely normal. Like I said, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So that's what I'm going to make sure I do. Get my water in, drink them fluids, and get that protein in. Because like I said, I saw the difference immediately when I was intaking calories, when I was getting the protein in, drinking my shakes, or eating a meal, and I'm okay, I actually physically feel better just that quickly. So yeah, that is week 5. So it was a very good week. I was hitting my protein goals. I was getting my fluids in. I was able to work out and go for walks. I did reintroduce some light workouts with the resistance band. So I did like some arm workouts and a couple leg things too. You can definitely check out, I posted some workout videos on TikTok. So if you're not following me, check out my TikTok at Sleeved and Awesome, all one word. And you can see my exercises that I did for this past week. So I'm super excited about that. I was able to walk. I think I did maybe like 20 to 25 miles this week. So I'm really happy about that as well. So yeah, it was a really good week. Oh yeah, my stats. Okay, so here's an update on my weight. So just a reminder, when I started my program at the beginning of my journey in October of 2021, I was 373 pounds. The day of my surgery in March of this year, I was 344 pounds. And today, when I weighed in, I was 326 pounds. So I am progressing. I'm down 3 pounds. Finally broke my saw after a week and a half. So I am down a total of about 18, little over 18 pounds since surgery, 5 weeks out, down 18 pounds. And I am down a total of about 47 pounds since I started my process in October. So I am super happy. I'm super pleased. I'm just really happy to be on this journey, and I look forward to just continuing to lose this weight, to feeling better. So yeah, I'm gonna keep documenting and telling you guys all about everything. Let me know your experience if you had this surgery, or if you have any questions about an upcoming surgery, or you're thinking about it. Please feel free to ask, and I will answer the best that I can. But that is all that I have for you all. A short and sweet update for today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I super appreciate it. If you can do me a favor and like this video, I would greatly appreciate that as well. Please subscribe if you already haven't. If you know somebody going through the process, or somebody thinking about going through the process, please share this video with them. You can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. You can find me at Sleeved and Awesome, all one word. And of course, I am back every week with new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I will be back very soon.